Have you ever stopped to think about how the struggles you face might be the very key to unlocking your true potential? What if your most difficult experiences were not obstacles, but lessons in disguise, preparing you for a greater purpose? After 10 years of life coaching, I've learned that transformation isn't just about overcoming, it's about understanding and applying the lessons that I've learned along the way. You see, there was a time in my life when I felt completely overwhelmed by the chaos around me, being raised in a toxic environment that constantly tested my emotional limits. Every day, it felt like I was walking on eggshells, never knowing when the next storm would hit. But something shifted within me over time. I began to realize that these challenges, they weren't meant to break me. They were simply preparing me to become a healer. I started to understand my gifts of empathy and energy reading, recognizing that the pain I experienced could be transformed into the power to help others. I turned my own healing journey into a purpose to guide people through their struggles, help them release trauma, and teach them how to break free from the cycles that hold them captive. Welcome, beautiful souls. It's Chosen One, your coach's favorite coach, and welcome to my Empath point of view. Welcome, beautiful soul. Now, after a decade of life coaching, I look back and see how far I've come, not just in my own healing, but in how I've helped others to heal. These 13 transformational lessons are the cornerstones of everything that I've learned and the tools I use to guide others on their journeys toward freedom and growth. The first lesson is that healing starts with accountability. The lesson that I teach is transformation begins when you own your own story. I teach my clients to stop running from their pain and instead confront it head on, showing them that accountability is a doorway to freedom. The second most vital lesson that I've learned is that trauma is stored in the body. The body remembers what the mind tries to forget. I guide clients through somatic practices and trauma release techniques, helping them reclaim their bodies as safe spaces for healing. This prevents burnout. The third most important lesson is that boundaries are non negotiable. Saying no is an act of self respect. I coach others to set and enforce boundaries unapologetically, teaching that protecting your energy is a form of self love. The fourth most vital lesson that I've learned is that generational cycles can be broken. You are not your family's history. I empower my clients to identify and dismantle inherited toxic patterns, showing them how to create a new narrative rooted in healing. The fifth most vital lesson that I've learned is that PTSD doesn't define you. Growth is possible even after the deepest pain that you've felt. I work with clients to rewrite the narrative of their trauma, helping them to see themselves not as victims, but as victorious. The sixth most vital lesson that I've learned is toxicity feeds on your fears. Fear keeps you trapped, but courage sets you free. I help clients recognize and release the fear that binds them to toxic relationships, guiding them towards liberation. The seventh most vital lesson that I've learned is self-love is the foundation for everything. You cannot pour from an empty cup. I teach clients to prioritize themselves, instilling that self-love is the root of all meaningful transformation within. The eighth most vital lesson that I've learned is that people mirror your energy. You see, what you attract reflects what you believe about yourself. This is a hard pill to swallow for most. I help my clients elevate their self-worth so they can attract relationships and opportunities that match their highest potential. The ninth most vital lesson that I've learned is forgiveness frees you. Forgiveness is about reclaiming your power. It's never about the other person. I guide clients through forgiveness work, not for the sake of others, but to free themselves from the emotional shackles of resentment. The 10th most vital lesson that I've learned is Transformation requires unlearning. Growth demands shedding the old to embrace the new. I coach my clients to unlearn limiting beliefs and toxic behaviors, replacing them with empowered mindsets that align with their true purpose. The 11th most vital lesson that I've learned is that your healing inspires others. You see, your journey can be a guiding light for others on their path. I remind my clients that by prioritizing their own healing, they become living proof that transformation is possible, inspiring those around them to embark on their own journeys. The 12th most vital lesson that I've learned is that your triggers are your teachers. You see, every emotional reaction, it holds a deeper truth, one that we cannot see. I teach clients to view their triggers as opportunities for self-discovery, revealing wounds that need attention and healing. And lastly, the 13th lesson that I've learned: progress is better than perfection. Transformation is a journey, not a race. I help clients to embrace their progress, no matter how small, and celebrate each step forward as a victory over their past. These 13 lessons have ingrained within me the biggest truth of all, that each step forward is a testament to your resilience and serves as motivation to keep going, no matter how challenging the path may be. It has also shown me that progress, no matter how small, it serves as a living reminder that you're capable of overcoming even the toughest challenges. As a transformational life coach, I can tell you firsthand that your healing is not just for you. It's for the generation that you'll inspire, the people you'll impact, and the life that you'll create. I've walked the path of pain, self-doubt, and brokenness, but through it, I discovered the strength and wisdom to rise. Every tear, every setback, every sleepless night that I've experienced, it brought me closer to this moment of my true purpose. Your journey to becoming the best version of your higher self starts when you decide that your past no longer defines you. It's time to stop being a passenger in your own life and take the wheel. Heal the cycles, rewrite the story, and trust in the divine timing of your transformation. And remember, your pain was a prerequisite for your growth, but your growth is the foundation of your power. You got this. As always, I thank you for being here, and I thank you for listening to my empath point of view. Until next time, bye.